Hello fellow wood chopperoos, Chad here. Hey, in today's episode I'm going to show you how to make compound dovetails. Now it's a good thing to mention first that prior to making your dovetails you have to make a compound butt joint on your pieces first. The compound butt joint actually has two angles that must be cut at the same time. Now in my other video you can go and watch and see how to do that compound butt joint. Now let's take a closer look at what these finished dovetails will look like.
We can see here that the tails have two different angles, and the pins are parallel to the top and bottom. But the pitch of the dovetails is actually the same. This drawing shows how the pitch is indeed the same. It's the compound angle thrown into the mix that makes it look so confusing.
Now I know what you must be thinking. This is going to require my geometry skills back from high school. Trust me, it won't be that hard.
What's the matter, Chad?
This geometry, I just don't understand it.
That's because you got it upside down.
What? Oh, now it makes sense. Regardless of the compound angle on the wood, or the pitch of the dovetail, this process will work on any project. Draw a horizontal line parallel to the top and bottom on the inside of your pins board.
Using any measuring device, mark the rise and run of your dovetails on the lines. I'm using a compass and a pitch of 1:6, but you can use any pitch you want. Once again, using a straight edge, draw connecting lines on your rise and run to form the dovetail triangle.
At this point, you'll set the pitch for your bevel directly from these lines. This triangle is the key to your dovetails.
Hey, Chad, I thought this was the key to the dovetails.
We're ready to start measuring and laying out our pins on our piece here. Once again, make sure the outside of the board is facing away from you and the inside of the board is facing towards you.
I'll begin by measuring 1/4 inch from each end. Then I'm dividing the remaining space by thirds. These will be the middle of the dovetail pins. Measure over 1/4 inch on each side of the middle dovetail pin mark. The middle line is what represents the middle of our pins. The left and right sides of the triangle represents the left and right sides of our pin. It's important to mark the outside of the bevel with a piece of tape. You can turn the bevel around, but you can't flip it. Line the bevel up with the right side of the triangle and transfer your mark for the right side of the pin. Remove the tape from your bevel. Readjust the bevel so it aligns with the left side of the triangle. And then reapply your tape. Now draw the left sides of the pins. Set the bevel so it's parallel to the top and bottom. You're now ready to mark the shoulders of the pins. Mark an X on the section that we'll be cutting out.
Set your marking gauge to the thickness of your board. Please note though that the marking gauge is going to be slightly wider because of that compound bevel cut.
I'm using the marking gauge to scribe only the section that I'll be cutting out.
At this point, turn the board over and do the exact same steps following the same procedure.
At this point, you're ready to cut out your pins. You would do so just like you would any through dovetail. Once you cut the pins, then you transfer the mark, cut out your tails, and then it's just a matter of putting it together.
Once complete, you'll have a structurally strong joint and a thing of beauty.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Hey, go to woodchoppingtime.com for more great videos and stuff, or follow me at facebook.com/woodchoppingtime. Well, there's only one more thing left for me to do. It's time for me to dance.